Hey, everybody. Here at work, I have some clients coming in a little bit, but I wanted to show you something that I do all the time while I have my white paper roll. And when you get those wrinkles, those creases or anything on the white background, honestly, that, you want to retouch so your client isn't seeing it or you don't want to see it. You want to smoothen that whole area out. Like, what is the quick way of doing that? Well, I'm going to show you that. So thank you for being here. Let me go click on my comments. As usual, if you are here, say hello in the comments. All right, I'm going to leave this live stream up for today. That way you can do you can replay it and kind of follow along. So let me go to. All right. So let's see here. Let me show you something. Okay. So you see around here, these creases, these bends, stuff on the white background, like right around here. It's like, what can I do? All right, well, I have an action written, but I'm going to show you what it is. It's just called the median blur. And what the median blur tool does is smoothens the area out while blending. Let me show you. Watch. You're going to come over to filter. Yeah, render. Sorry, not render. Noise. Thank you. You're going to go to median. Okay. And you're going to turn that on. And now let's just go to an area that we're thinking of here. All right. So you want to click like how big are your pixels? What's the radius that you want this to blur at? Okay. So when you're looking at this image over here behind the scenes, don't worry about what the person looks like. Look at what this looks like. Okay. So you're going to click OK. All right. So here's the deal. In your history palette, here's your median. This is when you open the file. Okay. When you open your file section right here, click your history brush to be on the median history state. Okay. Because now you're going to come to your history brush, right? So whatever you do with this brush is going to be what this is. Wherever you put your history brush on, it's going to do that step. Okay. We'll come up to normal. We'll go to 100%. Let's go to 100%. All right. So now when I brush, it's going to brush at 100% of the median tool. See what I'm saying? Done. And what it does is it pulls from the sides and it blends. And that part is just really, really cool. So let me show you. So back to the beginning over here. Okay, in my actions, I have this saved. I have the step saved. So it's called medium blur tool. I hit that. And it automatically goes to it clicks on my history brush and I can just start working. So that's why actions are so good. But you see how that takes care of the white background. And of course, you have a lot to do. Raise your brush and just do your thing, man. White background is now smooth. Isn't that cool? So let's do that again. Let's go to another. I know I have more images to show y'all. Here we go. All right, we'll do this one over here. Okay. All this stuff. Medium blur. Boom. Brush is already selected. All I got to do is lower it. And it's gone. Isn't that cool? What just happened here? Okay. So that Yeah, I know, as simple as that seems, it's actually a huge time saver, you know, because if you come back and you go, okay, well, I want to brighten that up a little bit. And then when it's not perfect, you can totally bring it how you want it. Isn't that neat? All right. So again, medium blur tool. Boom. Boom. Now, the other really neat thing I like about the medium blur, watch what it does to the edges right around here. Like when you're, retouching kind of close to that edge, look what it does. It, it, how do I explain this? It takes from the sides and blurs, but this is almost like having the liquify tool and a blur tool together. So you can like get your edges. So you know how you have somebody with frizzy hair on a headshot? This is what you do. It's the absolute coolest tool ever. All right. So this is for clients. Let me just do this real quick. Go back to my beginning stage so I can get you on here. Boom. Those wrinkles are gone. Wrinkles are gone. Where else do I have wrinkles? Sometimes you can't get it all. So if you are looking at this and you're like, okay, but I'm not liking the darkness of it, well, you can absolutely do lighten if you want instead and mess with that. So once you have this action written to where it goes to your median tool and your history brush is selected, go ahead and just play with your modes over here to see what works the best. I honestly keep it on normal. I usually keep this on about 70%, and opacity is fine. And I go from the outside and I go in. So I want to blend in this to that, this to that, this to that. Isn't that cool? So it's just a super fast fix. Now, I'm going to show you something else that's a super fast fix. It's not part of this webcast, but watch this. I'm going to go right here to the magic wand dealy, quick selection tool. Just do that. Okay, that's all you got to do. Come to select subject. Bam. Hit Command C, Command V, and now you have your subject that was selected as its own layer. So now you can click on background. You ready for this? Now with just the background, you can totally do what you want to do. Isn't that cool? And you're sitting there going, well, wait a second, that's quicker than the median blur. It can be, man. It can be. And of course, just go ahead and flatten the image. Isn't that neat? All right, so I'm going to save. All right, so real quick, let me see who is on here. We are live. I'm just going to show you. I have some retouching to do, and if I might as well show you what I'm doing here. So if you have anything with the if you have any white backgrounds, like your paper rolls, it doesn't have to be white. It could be any paper rolls, honestly, just because it's that one color, one smooth texture. This works great. So let me show you another shot just because. All right. Love this image. Honestly, let's do this. Let's do the medium blur. Where am I? Those wrinkles are gone. All right. So let me just do this real quick, just because I can. So anyway, I have my GoPro as my webcam. It's brand new. The idea is brand new. I have the little cam link, the cheaper version, just to see how it works. And it's better than the laptop webcam. I'm going to do what I just told you that I'm going to do, because now I can come here and boom. Oh, yeah. All right, layer, flatten. I love this as a black and white. Love, love, love. All right, so we're gonna save this first. Now we're gonna save this as a black and white. Boom. Alrighty. So y'all are watching. Let me do a few of these because I do have to do this for an actual client, and life is grand. So how's your day? What's going on? Talk to me in the comments. All right, you guys. I need music. Usually I have music. Doobie doobie doo. Let's go filters. Go liquify. I got that tool. How is everybody's day? I know I'm kind of quiet while I'm doing this, but I have my Photoshop full screen. So my phone is to the right of me. I can see if anybody's texting and saying hello. But in the meantime, now I'm going to do another live stream probably tomorrow, maybe even later this evening. Honestly, I have a very, very long day, and I have been doing a lot of business headshots. And I just updated to the Luminar AI version. I'm pretty darn impressed, man. There's some things that I do all the time for my headshot people, and wouldn't you know it, they have a feature or two that gets me there so much quicker than how I used to do it. So much quicker. I will show you that later. So if you are watching me and you're not subscribed, you may want to do that so you'll know when I'm going live and I can show you the cool new feature in the Luminar AI that I use. Now, remember when I told you about the medium blur? Okay, watch this. This is on Liquify right now, okay? I'm just kind of getting all the pieces, parts in how I want them. Okay, pretty darn cool. All right, so medium blur. Watch this. This is where it's neat. Close. So important for close. All right, so we're gonna go action, medium blur. Bring this down. Now I am at 100%, so let's bring this down to about 65 or so. And now, watch the wrinkles go bye bye. I know I just blew somebody's mind right now. Somebody is like, "Oh my gosh, that just saves me a whole lot of time." No more selecting or healing brush or clone or whatever it is. And you can do this as minute as you want. Just change your opacity down. Um, but you know, somebody that has like white shirts, watch this. Now, I try to do this to my images before I show my clients. If I have a bunch of these things, I'll just do one or two so they can see what I will do to the image that they purchase. So when they buy a wall portrait or if it goes in their book, this is done to all of those images. But you know, if you've got quite a few images, you know, previews to show them, this is very, very time consuming. And I can't do this to previews, you know. So if you're looking at this and you're like, oh, this would be great on like my bride's dress, or I had a headshot last week. This is amazing. And of course, when things are way too much time, I send them off to get done. But just on a quick, whoa, check that out thing. Pretty cool, huh? Median blur. It's the median tool. Using this as your history brush, and you have control. Isn't that neat? Alrighty, let me do this real quick. Making sure everybody's selected. Control C, Control V. Go to your background layer. Control L for your levels. Let's see, where do I like it? Cool. Midtone, just bring this guy way down. And it's just on the background, right? So look, not enough people, just the background. So another thing that I use the medium blur tool for, and let me show you this. Flatten, retouching faces. Again, medium blur, it goes there. Now let's change this way down here. Lower your opacity, lower your, is that your flow? And now, I still like doing, my pen tool. I like doing this by hand. It's so much better than clicking some buttons and making it work. Luminar is really good for what it does, but 9 out of 10 times I use it to get me started on a retouch, and I finish it in Photoshop just because I have way more control. And who doesn't like control? Boom, 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 boom. So again, how's everybody doing? Who's here? If you're here, say hello in the comments. If not, I understand. Once again, I did not give anybody a heads up I was doing this. They're actually coming in a little bit, and I was like, let me just go live, and I can delete my live stream. I just want to see how this stream looks. So that little crease in the middle of the eyes where everybody doesn't like that, Yeah, just get rid of it. I'm telling you, the medium blur is my saving grace. Once I learned this, I was like, wow, what can I not use this on? This is neat. Pretty cool. All right, so since we didn't do anything crazy on the crop, then let me show you before and after. All right, history brush. That's before. That's after. That's before. That's after. Not too shabby. So look, I'm gonna show you this really, really, really quick. Okay, let's do this again from scratch. Let's go to your selection thingy. Go select subject. Once you make sure everything's perfect, Control C, Control V. Now let's work on the background again. Let's say you wanted to change the background, match her color. Go here. I'm on that guy. Let me see if this is right. It is right. It's not dark enough. Okay, so here's the deal. So I did that one time, right? Let's do it again. I'm on that guy. We're going to go right about here. Let me see. I like to find out where's my glow. All right. So we are still working on the background. So let's see. Where do we want the background to be? Isn't that cool? All right. So let's say that may be something you like. Just throwing it out there. Doobie doobie doo. And it's like, what do I feel like doing here? All right, this is just to show you. I'm not going to do this to show them. This isn't normally something I would do, honestly. I'm just showing you how easy it is to do this kind of stuff. All right, so let's go back to where I was. Save. All right, booyah. So, all right, let me get back in here real quick. All right, so how's everybody's day so far? Go ahead and replay this stream when you see it later. You can pause and do these steps, and I'm telling you, it is a major help to get to say this guy right here. Watch this. Whoops, not what I want to do. I'm trying to find one. Yeah, there you go. Medium blur. Raise that tool. Go from the outside in to the background. Let's just smoothen all of that. It's on 25%. That's not what we need. We need way up there. I was wondering what was happening. All right. So if there's a couple spots where you're like, it's not perfect, but that's okay. We can make it perfect. Ding, ding. Layers. Hello, layers. Oh, so check this out. We could do this too. It's on normal. Yes. Let's click you. Let's click that color. And then let's just match the top color. Isn't that cool? Boom. It's a cheat, but hey, it's a tool in the shed, right? All right, layers, flatten. Let me do one little thing. I know this flap of the shirt is a thing, but I don't like it. So we're going to liquefy that down. If this tutorial has saved you any time at all in your life, just say thank you in the comments. I appreciate it. Cool. Save. Get out of there. All right, so let's do this. I want to do something real quick because I do like this shot. Whoops. I know y'all watching me work fast. Sorry. All right, flatten. Black and white. Let's do a cool crop. Let's do a 20 by 10. Let's get him out of there. You may not like me for doing that, but that's okay. Okay. Medium blur. Boom. See those little hairs? Bye-bye. Wrinkles are distracting. I love white shirts, but hey, they could be the worst on wrinkles. And when you get to a point where you're like, what do I do about that? Well, let's just do this. Bob Ross, just take this brush over here and slowly just, tell them bye-bye. Oh, not even part of the family anymore. Let's make it even moodier. Let's take the entire image and bring it down. Cool. I dig it. I have no idea what happened over here, but okay. All right. So we're going to save that. Premium, black and white, crop. All right, you guys. I just wanted to see how this live stream was going to go. I'm going to go bang out some more of these images before they get here. Thanks for being here. I'm going to do another live stream later on this afternoon, more like maybe dinner time, because I have headshots I need to work on. I have quite a few headshots I need to work on. And the new version of Luminar AI has some features that helps me do some of the things I do all the time in Photoshop. So if it saves me time, it earns me money. Remember that. All right, you guys, I don't see anybody in the comments, so I am out of here. See you this evening. Subscribe if you have not, so you know when I'm going live. End broadcast. Later.